What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from highandandroid.com. And today we're getting into the fourth vlog. Today I'm just going to talk about a few things that I have going on. We've got the Asus Zenfone 2 giveaway coming to an end. And then we've got, in addition to that, the OnePlus 2 announcement coming up very soon. So I just wanted to get some thoughts out this week. I'm going to be taking off for vacation to see my fiance in Pittsburgh pretty soon, so I wanted to just drop a few thoughts, maybe talk a little bit about that trip. So first of all, if you haven't entered the Asus Zenfone 2 giveaway, go check out my video and Shane's video, and you can find that down in the description of this vlog. Just make sure you're subscribed to both channels in order to have a chance to win, and we will do the drawing tomorrow. I'll either do that on Vine or Periscope. So make sure you're following me on all the social media links. Those are also in the description. I also have posted on my Twitter, Google+, and of course we're also going to contact the winner of the Zenfone 2 on YouTube. So check that out. Definitely excited to be giving away the Zenfone 2. I'm glad someone's going to be able to win that awesome phone. The next thing I want to talk about is the OnePlus 2 that's going to be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Now, OnePlus has been hyping up this phone. If you've read any of my articles on High on Android News, you know that I don't really like OnePlus as a company. Their advertising kind of pisses me off, to be honest. If you read my High on Android Sunday summary that I just posted today, you'll actually see that OnePlus posted a new stupid promotional video where they have a supposed OnePlus superfan talking about everything he loves about the OnePlus 2. They claim they gave the guy a chance to see it, but they bleep every single word that he says that anyone would be interested in. They bleep it out of the video, so you can't actually tell what the hell the guy is actually saying, and it's super annoying, and there's no substance to the video at all. So OnePlus finally mentioned this week they were going to put an end to all of the spec troll out that they were doing, just rolling out one spec at a time. But it turns out that was a pretty big lie, since they now have moved on to posting these stupid promotional videos on YouTube that actually have nothing going on at all. So I'm pretty interested to see the hardware finally in a couple weeks. So 2 weeks, July 27th, we're finally going to get the OnePlus 2 hardware. And the hardware actually looks pretty good. USB Type-C, Snapdragon 810, 4 gigabytes of RAM. We know it's going to cost less than 450 bucks. It's going to have a fingerprint scanner, supposedly the best fingerprint scanner in the world. But I'm just ready for all the hype to be done and go ahead and finish up with all the hype, and we will have the actual hardware. We can use it, we can see how it performs in a real world situation, and that'll be really great. So I'm looking forward to the hardware. I just don't like all the hype. So if I get an invite early, which I probably am going to have a chance to, I'll probably get the phone and review it, because I know a lot of you guys are interested. So that's where I stand on that. I am going to review the OnePlus 2 as long as I get an invite early. I don't have any plans to skip it, because I know a lot of people are interested. So I'll have a lot coming up on that phone once it comes out. The next thing coming up, we've got the Moto X and the Note 5 supposedly both going to be released sometime either in mid-August to early September. So we know that the Note 5 will be released at the latest at IFA Berlin in September. That's when the Note line is normally announced. But we heard some rumors that Samsung is actually planning to release the Note a little earlier to avoid competing with the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus from Apple, which they're going to release, of course, in September, because they always release their phones around the same time. So if that happens, we'll be seeing the Note 5 come out around the same time that Motorola is releasing their new phones. They're going to release the Moto X and the Moto G. And of course, I'll have the Moto X and the Note 5 reviews. I don't know if I'll pick up a new Moto G. I've got too many budget phones running around, and I have a couple Motorola phones. I don't know if I really want the Moto G as well. We'll see how much it costs. If it doesn't cost that much, maybe I'll grab it and just see what happens with that phone. But I'm definitely going to get the Moto X and the Note 5 and review those. Actually, this is going to be the first Moto X device I've had. Everyone's been raving about it. In the last couple of years, I've skipped the Moto X. I didn't get the Moto X1 or the Moto X2. I tried them. I know lots of people who had them and tried them out, but I never had it myself. So that's going to be my first Motorola Moto X flagship that I get. We'll definitely have that. The Note 5 I'm super excited about. The Note series is my favorite phone because I use the S Pen for everything. So it's definitely one of my favorite releases of the year. We've already seen a lot of leaks with that. One thing that's super disappointing this week came out. Sam Mobile says we're probably not going to see a expandable storage, micro SD slot, probably no battery, expandable, removable battery either. Both of those are super frustrating because I think the Note users, they use it as a pro phone. I use mine for work a lot, answering student emails, for marking up, annotating PDFs for my research, etc. So I use the S Pen a lot. And I also need the expandable storage and the removable battery because it's just a phone that I can use all day, sort of beast mode, and really enjoy that phone. So I'm a little upset about that, but I'm still looking forward to the Note 5. What else? The next thing that's happened recently is I launched my new website, dopetechdaily.com. So if you've been following the videos the last week, I've been promoting it. Go check it out. I'm posting all of my content there, all the YouTube videos, but not only that, also written reviews of my phone reviews, and in addition to the written reviews of the phones that I'm doing, also posting everything that's going on with me. So all the stuff that goes on with my sneakers, you guys know I collect sneakers. I post all my sneaker shots there. That's what I use a lot of my smartphone cameras for. I test a lot of the cameras with my sneaker shots, so you can see that. You can see all my Instagram photos, get my thoughts on Android and iOS, and also I'll post any giveaways or other contests that I'm doing right there. So if you guys want to go check out dopetechdaily.com, I really appreciate it. I'll be updating that site all the time with new content that is sort of personal to my reviews and what I'm doing with tech and sneakers. Obviously, you won't find the High on Android content there because that stuff is all posted on the High on Android news site. So if you want to check out that, you'll have to head over to highonandroid.com and read my articles there. The last thing that I want to mention is I'm going to be traveling, as I said, going to Pittsburgh. My fiance lives there. Going to be there for 3 weeks from July 20th to August 10th. Now, I'm not going to stop making videos. I've already got a few videos in the pipeline I'm going to post. A couple of videos that are coming up. I got the top 5 apps for sneakerheads, top 5 mobile apps for sneakerheads. I got the top 5 apps to help you cheat on your math homework. So being a math professor, I have a lot of inside hints on how to use mobile apps to get your homework done. I don't advocate cheating, but this will really help you learn the material while still getting your homework done. Apps that I actually use when I create solutions to my calculus exams. So if you're a student entering college taking calculus, or you're a parent of a student that's in the college or the university, you might enjoy that. It's going to be a good video. Got that coming up. I'm going to do the full LG G4 review this week, of course. I've got a comparison video coming up this week between the Apple Watch, the LG Watch Urbane, and the Samsung Galaxy Gear S. So I'm going to talk about those 3 watches and sort of talk about which one I use the most, which features I like about each of the devices. I'm still on the fence about selling my Apple Watch, so maybe when I finish that video, I'll sort of have a final verdict on that. The other videos, I've got a few new cases. I actually got a bunch of cases that I forgot to do for the S6, the S6 Edge, and the M9. So I'm going to do sort of a couple videos cleaning out my closet case series. I've got some products from Xiaomi that I bought, their power bank, the Mi Fitness Band. I've got their headphones, going to review those. I've got the Huawei Bluetooth speaker I still need to do. I've got a few LG G4 cases from Veris. I've got another temper glass screen protector for the G4 from iLoom. Try to do a giveaway with that. I've also got an iPhone 6 Plus screen protector from iLoom that's got gold around the outside instead of white. It's a full front-facing screen protector. So I'll have that coming up as well. And then I'm also going to do a video before I go to Pittsburgh on what's going to be in my bag. So what's in my tech bag? What am I taking with me to Pittsburgh? Probably going to split that up into 2 videos. We'll have one video on what I'm taking with me for tech, and then the other video, what I'm taking with me for sneakers. Both of those are going to be hard. I don't know how I'm going to decide which phones to take and which shoes to take. It's probably one of the two harder decisions I have when I travel. So I know it's a first world problem. It's a good problem to have, but that's something I'm going to have to decide. So hopefully those videos will help me out. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I'm actually at the office. I'm going into work on Sunday. I like to come down to the university on Sunday. There's no one here. Work on research and also update my website, do all the kinds of work I do. So I'm going to head in there and post up this vlog. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.